Who is the most regressed 49er of 2020? Who gets the title?
I'm going to, since I think I start this one off, I'm going to go with, I got 3 of them down here. I'm going to go with Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman, I know he didn't play very much, but he took the biggest step back. You know, he played the first game. He got just worked by Hopkins. Came back, had one good game, and since then it was all downhill, and now he's gone. So I'm gonna go with Richard Sherman.
I think Richard Sherman's definitely a good one. My other two, and I understand what podcast I'm on, so I might get booted off. But I was going to say Nick Mullens for one and Jaquiski Tartt for the other, just because I think Nick Mullens, I entered the year thinking he was a top 35 quarterback in the NFL, and I don't think he lived up to that this year. Obviously, there was a lot of things going against him that made it hard for him to succeed at times. But the other guy, Jaquiski Tartt, I was just going to say I thought he was one of the best players on the defense, and then this year I think he's disappointed both with injuries and he got burned that one time, and he did not have the year he wanted, I think, in his contract year.
You were really harsh to your twin brother just now, Maverick.
Well, it's just because I expected a lot more, and I was disappointed. I think he still has a lot of potential, not top 20 range, but I think he can get into that top 29 range.
It's true. Well,
if he's healthy.
Yeah.
When answering these sort of questions, I try to scope out and seek out players that don't have any excuses to fall back on, whether it be injury or whatever the case may be. So the player that comes to mind is Eric Armstead. Eric Armstead regressed, his production regressed, and you saw the player that he was for the first 4 years in his career once all the talent was taken away from the 49ers defense. And when you give a defensive lineman $85 million, you need there to be more. He's played good as of late, and he's an excellent run defender as he was the first 4 years of his career, but the pass rushing completely went away, aside from the Dallas games. He went 10 consecutive games without having a sack, so you need more
quarterback.
Yeah, or
he wasn't even close. Yeah.
So when you give that kind of contract out, regardless of who's on the field or who's not, you need that player to step up. So Eric Armstead has my vote as far as who's regressed the most.
You guys all gave very good answers, worthy answers, but the right answer by far is Mike Mcglinchey. It is not even close. This guy went from being like, you knew I was going to take it, so you're just waiting for me. That's fair. All right, I'm just saying. As long I mean, does anyone think he hasn't regressed and that he's just kind of like being that it's Nick Mullens? Because I feel like there's a little undercurrent here, excuse me, on Twitter and from other people that like, hey, he's not that bad. Like, it's just a couple of plays and basically these awful quarterbacks who hold the ball too long and can't navigate the pocket. I just want to say that that's not true. He really is that bad. He lost a cool 30 pounds and he can't withstand NFL power. That's on him. So it really is Michael Mcglinchey.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. I was trying to give I just didn't want to go with the one that was the most obvious. I'd also say Jimmy Garoppolo as well. I mean, he didn't play well at all. Even, go back to week 1 when he was fully healthy, he didn't play good. I think Nick was all fired up about that game.
No, that's the right answer.
16 weeks ago, but that's another one as well.
No, that is the right answer. He's the quarterback, and he missed 10 games this year with a high ankle sprain. That stinks. Sorry. I mean, maybe it really hurt and he couldn't play, but geez, that's tough. He needed to be on the field this year. A lot of people were saying, is he going to have the Matt Ryan bounce in year 2? Didn't happen. I don't think anyone thinks that that's going to happen to him in the future. What a letdown.
My other dark horse guy was Richie James on punt returns, just because, they're putting River Craycraft back there now. So,
yeah,
he's really good though.
Yeah. Well, now they need. Before this year, they didn't need a punt returner. Now they need a punt. I know everyone wants Ayuk, but it seems like they don't want to do Ayuk. So now they need to get a punt returner or a kick returner.
Is River Craycraft the breakout star of 2020?
Yes, 100%.
Not just on the Niners.
100%.
Yeah.
He's the breakout River.